It's been a while since the Duggar family bid adieu to the reality TV world. Thanks to the list of controversies surrounding them, TLC thought it would be fitting to cancel their shows. In the last year, many of them have openly called out the family's IVLP teachings. There is also a documentary condoning it called The Shiny Happy People. Duggar News followers also know that many of the Duggar kids are also not on board with some of the teachings. It looks like Joyanna Duggar and her husband, Austin Forsyth, are finally calling out these toxic aspects. They were the new guests in the Unplanned podcast, and they ended up revealing a lot of secrets about the same. While doing so, Austin couldn't help but condone many of her father-in-law, Jim Bob Duggar's practices. What were they? Duggar News. Joyanna Duggar didn't know what was real after coming to terms with Sister Jinger's book calling out family's faith. In the Unplanned podcast, Joyanna Duggar discussed many topics. She mentioned how she was in the middle of figuring out her relationship with religion and faith. Her sister, Jinger Duggar, gave her the courage to do so. The latter has called out the toxicities of IVLP teachings in her book, as she grew up in a big family. Joyanna was in tears when she revealed she didn't know what was real as she read her sister Jinger's book. But having conversations has helped her question her faith. She is now taking her time to figure out everything and is glad she is doing so while her kids are still young. While talking about it all, her husband, Austin Forsyth, also joined her and called out some toxic things his father, Jim Bob Duggar, has done. Duggar News. Austin Forsyth calls out father-in-law Jim Bob Duggar's toxic ways. Unhappy with courting checklist. During her interview, Joyanna Duggar talked about many things. Most of it was about the IVLP teachings she grew up with and her struggle to reclaim her faith. Her husband, Austin Forsyth, was also with her and appeared extremely supportive. While talking, Duggar News fans realized that Joyanna Duggar had revealed a major secret. She said that her father, Jim Bob Duggar, has a courting checklist for potential prospects for his kids. It includes many questions about faith, financial standings, religion, and so on. Austin quickly added that the checklist has some questions that shouldn't be his father-in-law's business, like being open about arrest records. Duggar News fans thought that Austin was calling him out. Later, Joyanna added that she too didn't fully agree with the list. Instead, she wanted to tweak a few little things. Otherwise, she thought it was a good idea to get to know someone better. But Austin, on the other hand, had already expressed his displeasure. What do you think of the courting checklist concept? Tell us in the comments below. Whom do you agree with, Jim Bob Duggar or Austin Forsyth? If you are looking for more Duggar family news, stay tuned by subscribing to this channel for all your updates.